But first, our top story. Tributes are pouring in for a popular Atlanta-based rapper, Yung Mazi, after he was gunned down outside of a pizza shop in Kirkwood.
It happened before 9 p.m. last night when the patio was packed with people from the neighborhood. This is a very, very popular rallying point. And tonight, the killer is still on the run. 11 Alive's Caitlin Ross begins our team coverage live from the pizza restaurant. Caitlin, what's the feeling there tonight in that neighborhood?
Well, Jeff, this is usually a very popular restaurant. You see families sitting out on the patio. Tonight, it's mostly empty as police say they're still trying to figure out who killed Yung Mazi. He had just been inside the restaurant picking up a pizza when someone came up onto the sidewalk and gunned him down.
When I look at that, I just think it's senseless. You know, I look at that as senseless.
A memorial is growing for Jabril Abdul-Rahman, who went by the rap name Yung Mazi. Friends and family of the 31-year-old put up roses and candles in the spot where he was gunned down.
It's very disappointing when you see this type of violence, especially when it's senseless violence.
Community activist Anton Lucky came out to pay his respects and says he wants the killer brought to justice. But police say they have no leads and no suspects in the murder tonight.
We feel that the victim was targeted. We don't feel that there was anybody else that was an intended person of the shooting, and we have very little to go on at this point in time.
The pizza shop is just steps away from APD Zone 6, where Lieutenant Vasquez says officers on duty heard the shots and ran out to investigate.
At that point in time, they tried to render aid, but he was deceased on scene.
This isn't the rapper's first time being shot. He was targeted at a Waffle House back in December and survived, putting a video on YouTube claiming he had been shot 10 times previously and tweeting he was bulletproof.
Because I just got shot up again about 3 more times. I've been shot 10 times.
Lucky says it's that repeat and senseless violence he wants to see stopped in Atlanta.
We have a toxic culture that we have to address.
His family has asked for privacy tonight, but they say they are planning a candlelit vigil at some point. They say right now they're just trying to work through the grief of what happened. Reporting in Kirkwood, Caitlin Ross, 11 Alive News.
Atlanta's hip-hop community is reacting to the murder of Yung Mazi. They call him a rising star, an up-and-comer. 11 Alive's Naima Abdullahi continues our team coverage, talking exclusively to his friends, including the father of another murdered rapper, Bankroll Fresh.
The Atlanta Police Department is actively searching for the shooter or shooters who gunned down the young rapper outside of this restaurant in Kirkwood. A close friend of his tells me this is a sad day for the local hip-hop community to see someone he was very close with, someone he considered a brother, shot dead. Just short of reaching his potential as an up-and-coming hip-hop artist, that's what Yung Mazi's friends say now that the rapper is shot dead outside of the Urban Pie restaurant.
Just took him away too fast, man. You know, he had a big future ahead of him.
Rapper BWA Kane says the violence has got to stop.
Man, so much jealousy and hate in the world today.
We also talked with Bankroll Fresh's father, K. Rich, who knew the rapper. You see, Yung Mazi was friends with Bankroll, who was shot dead 2 years ago outside of a recording studio.
Him and Bank, great relationship. He actually like family.
K. Rich says both of their careers cut short. He has a strong message for the local hip-hop community.
You guys have one of the most powerful platforms right now. You can use it 2 ways, negative, positive.
While we wait for more information about Yung Mazi's shooting, K. Rich wants to urge people to stop the violence. He lost several relatives to shooting incidents just within the last few years and says enough is enough.
March the 4th, 11:31 p.m. I never forget that. My nephew on this very street, November the 1st, my nephew right across the street from here. Drive by, no reason.
This is an ongoing investigation. Social media condolences are pouring in, even from big-name artists. Atlanta police right now is trying to figure out if the shooting that happened here outside of this restaurant is linked to any of the previous shootings that involves Yung Mazi. Reporting in Northeast Atlanta, Naima Abdullahi, 11 Alive News.
And Yung Mazi, a father of 2. The careers of stars like Yung Mazi and Bankroll Fresh started right here in Atlanta, the mecca of hip-hop. Next month, we're going to show you the city's impact on the industry. Third Coast ATL premieres Friday, September 8th at 10:30 on our sister station, WATL.